started this semester to make better decisions for our instruction is I've been keeping a notebook that we share. It's just a composition notebook, and I started it back in January, where we basically journal where kids are currently, what section they're working on, and we highlight their name when they have mastered that topic. So it helps us see not only where students are currently, but also where they're succeeding, and we can celebrate their success. But it also helps us figure out what our mini lessons should be for that day. And Lisa and I will sit down during our planning and figure out what groups of students we need to focus on, not only just for the mini lesson, but she'll work with a group, I'll work with a group, and it's pretty flexible each day, but it really keeps us organized for every day. Made the kind of the outline for every day, what I do is I go into the district has purchased Alex for us to use, ALEKS, and I was familiar with it from my former school district, and students can work on a pathway, if you will. They can pick different topics to work on, but we tried to be more intentional with it this semester. And so every day after I make the outline, I go in, and for each student I'll make a 4 or 5 question assignment for them on Alex, specifically targeted to where they are currently in our course. And so I'll just kind of show, this is one class. I've been doing this since, it goes back through April, March, but I can click on any assignment and it'll pull up a report, and I can see where kids are. And I like how it asks questions in a different way. It encourages critical thinking, and it is one more layer of practice for students before they take a quiz, if you will, on whatever lesson they're working on. And we've seen a lot of success just by this 4 or 5 question assignment each day.
Yeah, and on the system, if they were to fail a quiz, they can retake it on the system, but if they keep failing it, we give it to them on Alex. We just give it to them in a different way, so they don't just memorize the test.
And I think what's huge about Alex is it's not multiple choice. Students have to come up with the answer as a free response question, and it really causes them to, again, use critical thinking skills. Do they really understand what we're talking about or not? Have what's called a data tracker, and it basically outlines all the different sections, the practice that's required, if they need additional practice, and then there's a space for our signature. When they are ready to take a quiz, we sign off. They can't take a quiz until we sign off. Something though that we learned from last semester, students originally were stapling everything to this one packet, and it just got to be so cumbersome with all the different staples. So we implemented just using a sheet protector. That way students could easily just slide their papers out, access whatever papers they needed, and it keeps everything organized. And especially as students turn these in every day, we don't have a stack of all these different stapled messes. So,
and they access all of these papers through these bins over here.
yes,
And so they can get by class and by unit.
And so whatever papers they need, it's organized by unit. And then we also have, when they finish a practice, we have an answer key. They have to ask us for permission to check this, but it's got everything that they can check.